This game is rated M for mature.
Kill those people. I can't believe you did that. They're all dead. You killed those people.
Elizabeth,
You're a monster.
what did you think was going to happen?
What?
Do you understand the expense that people went through to keep you locked up in that tower? You think people like that are just going to let you walk away? You are an investment, and you will not be safe until you are far away from here.
What do they want from me?
I don't know. One thing I've learned. If you don't draw first, you don't get to draw at all.
You're bleeding. Come here. What happened back there? That's not the last of it, is it?
I don't know.
There.
Yeah, notice how he doesn't, like, he moves the gun to the side whenever you've got...
I suppose I best get used to it. You know, I've read a thing or two about medicine. Do my best to keep you supplied with remedies. And if your wounds are deeper, I'll try to keep you on this side of the abyss.
Now, again, I mentioned different dialogue options and kind of what happens. If you choose to demand your tickets and you get stabbed through the hand, obviously Booker will move the knife himself, but she'll wrap his hand up in a bandage, and every time you're wielding, like, oh, I can't switch weapons here. But if I switch back to my pistol and you see him holding it, you can actually see the bandage on his hand. And the different line of dialogue you'll get, instead of him saying, one thing I've learned is, if you don't draw first, you don't get to draw at all, he'll say, that's the last time I ever let someone catch me off guard, or something like that. So it will vary slightly, but just a slight different bit of flavor text, that's all. Sure, I'll eat those I'll eat that can of beans. And we'll go both sides of the staircase. Mostly because I want to check for money. Because it looks...
Want to hold on to this?
Please. I was about to say, because I think we're getting pretty close to an upgrade for either Murder of Crows or Devil's Kiss. That's coffee. That's a shotgun. You could pick that up if you're not using one already. It's weird though, because there is that slight delay since I'm using screen capture, I might actually stick with the shotgun a little bit more, because it might be easier to use for me personally. Yeah, because like it's on his right hand, so you would see a bandage right now if I picked the other option. It's harder to see with a shotgun because, you know, it's being held differently because it's a shotgun. Let's go back down here really quickly, make sure we did not miss anything. That's some champagne, salt, banana. Grabbed everything up here. I'm ready to leave Battleship Bay. Let's get out of here. Welcome to Soldier's Field. They think the girl as something out of prophecy. Folks die for their beliefs. Or kill. Yeah, either or, really. Alright, I will give you the fair warning now. In this area, there is a lockpick door that you need one lockpick for. There is an infusion behind it. So, if you find a lockpick, then you definitely want to hold on to it. And if you don't have any and you come across the door, well, you need to go find one. So hopefully I will find one as well. How about Voxophones, if it would be so kind to load? That's kind of creepy, actually. Oh, wow. The Xbox Phone's also in that area. Like in the same, behind the same locked door. So, there's that. Ah, lockpicking kit. Here. There's two right there. Awesome. Clip increase. Increase pistol clip size by 50. Ooh, you tempt me, game. You tempt me. I'll think about it.
You hold on to this.
Please, yeah.
Here you go.
looks like where we need to go. Which is why it broke. Any idea how to fix this?
The gate's shut up tight. Now how are we gonna get to the airship?
Let me see if I can get that gate open by hand.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do that, but give it a try. Yeah. Wait, really?
Shocky jockey. Who needs the power company?
Some fool's alternative to electricity.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me back over there if you can, because I'm not sure we picked up everything, and I thought it was gonna soft lock me out there for a minute. So I would like to go through. I'm very sure we didn't pick up everything here.
Something's worth locking up. Must be good.
Okay, there's a third one. Yeah, there's one pick. You can see the infusion back there. I'm going to check around, though, because if I recall correctly, there's a safe back there, and it requires 5. And 5 is the maximum, but whatever's in that safe is probably very, very good.
Soldier's Field, built in 1903 by the hand.
Interest is a profit having a bunch of carnies and
Alright,
carousels.
I don't think we're being able to get whatever is in there, but I don't think, because there's only one in Soldier's Field, only one infusion, so it's not that.
Even when he is old, he will not
And
Did you write that?
No.
there's not a Voxophone in there either, so it might be like an upgraded piece of armor or something, but
Locked. Elizabeth?
No problem.
awesome.
Ready.
Cool, thanks. And sometimes you will get your lockpicks back, so, you know, this is the first point where you'd be able to pick those up in the first place, so I would find it odd that they'd give you a safe with 5 lockpicks and not be able to get to it some way without coming back or whatever. We're a little bit behind on salts compared to health, so I'm going to take the salts.
Feel better already.
And we're going to hope that, A, I don't need the health, and B, that salt may or may not make a difference. We'll find out. Yeah. Requires 5 picks, can't lockpick. Ooh. The carbine rifle. You saw me use this with the air carbine earlier, and it just gives you a bunch of ammo right there. There's another lockpick, so that brings us back up to 3. As soon as we're done listening to this, I'm going to look around for more of those lockpick things in here.
Days at Comstock House was simple. Hard work, sure, but simple. Wringing the linen, scrubbing the floors. Lady Comstock, she even had a kind word now and then. Almost enough to make me think I had a place in their world. God made food.
What happens if someone finds us here?
We tell them we got lost looking for the bathroom.
And that works.
Not usually, no.
Sometimes, you'd be surprised. The end of that was... God made foolish girls so he could have something to play with. Again, they're just going to talk here and there sometimes, so if the thing gets interrupted, that's just the best I can do. I apologize if you really like hearing, because I like hearing them too, but that can just happen sometimes. Alright. I got like about half an hour before I gotta jet. Really quickly, not what I was trying to do. 3. Yeah, I don't see any more, so if I can come back for that safe, I will. There are, like, the dollar vendor things, sometimes they will sell lockpicks, not often. If you see them, stock up if you get the chance. Don't go crazy overboard, but grab a fair bit of them, because not a lot of them sell that, from what I remember. But if I can find more and get back to there, you better believe I will. Oh, hey, assault machine. Like I said, you rarely ever see these things. They always look kind of out of place. Soldier's Field, officially.
There it is. First lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
Yep.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
All right, Booker. Should we head to the gondola, or take a look around the boardwalk? I suppose a place like this might have much we find useful.
You know what? I like the way you think.
Colombian ice cream is a culinary marvel. You're not allowed behind the counter, sir. Try it yourself.
I would steal from there, but
Here's some cash. Cash!
I'll do it later, once I've grabbed everything else.
Got it.
Actually, it may not be safe to do that, because I might have items I need now, so I'm going to do it now.
Hey, I worked hard for that.
I'm sure you did. No, I'm not gonna bother you. Yeah, you're gonna get attacked by the police officers here, I think. Hey! Thanks. Honestly, it's a fair trade for the money. Let's be real. I was gonna say, maybe you won't get attacked by him. I don't know. Okay, yeah, there's a Voxophone in here, so... What? Where are they? Should be saying that to you. Here. Is that it? There's one, I see ya. Music's still playing. Like, I don't want to pick up the Voxophone if the fight's still going on. What the? Really? From all the way over there? Can I get on this? I don't know if I can get that guy from here, to be honest with you. That'll work. I thought the clip size was higher for that, but I guess not. Man, this guy's freaking marksman down here. He was all the way down here? Get out of here. As he's already dead, son of a... Alright. Now that we've got the music to finally stop playing, I'm surprised there are people all the way down there. I mean, even if they had spawned there, I figured they would have come towards me, but I guess not. Either way, let's go back and pick up that Voxophone now that we actually can proper. And step out here where we can actually hear it.
And when I came to Washington, there were few in Congress who
Do you know
saw
why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested in meeting you. No doubt for lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
I don't think it was just you, buddy. And since we missed most of that, and when I came to Washington, there were few in Congress who saw my vision for Columbia, but it is the burden of the prophet to bring this wickedness, or to bring the wicked to righteousness. For what am I if not a mirror to reflect the face of God? I'd say that was a fair trade for the 38 Eagles. Let's be honest here. We'll go back to the pistol for a little while. It's kind of hard early on to find ammo for the carbine rifle, but not for that long. After a while, it'll be a little bit more readily available. You can kind of expect that because the new stuff you get is generally going to be better. You know, machine guns, faster rate of fire, and usually equal damage to the pistol, so it's kind of hard to find that at first. And then the shotgun ammo's, you know, super powerful by comparison, close range.
I'm a independent contractor. Used to work for the Pinkertons and such. Not something you'd want gracing a resume.
Pinkertons? Weren't they the ones they'd call in to settle things when the workers took to striking?
Settle. Oh, that's a word for it.
Trying to be quiet during those little scenes so you can actually hear them. Alright, there's another one that's behind Founder's Books, but we'll get to that in a second. I think that's where we actually have to go. This is just ammo. I'll grab a little bit. But not that much. Because I know we can find it, so...
Need money?
Sure, always.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That got a pretty good chunk of what I just spent put back into it, so appreciate that.
Oh.
Is this gonna... oh no, never mind. Yeah, Elizabeth has like little things like that where she'll just kind of go like, oh, or huh, but not actually say anything.
So, Mr. DeWitt, is there a woman in your life?
There was. She died.
How?
Giving birth.
Oh. You have a child?
No.
Yeah, there's really not much to say on that subject. I mean, there's more to it, obviously, because this is a video game, but, you know, when childbirth was harder, especially back then, that was pretty common to lose the woman or possibly the birth.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was and was not myself, who stood looking at another girl who also was and was not myself. My mother took this for a nightmare. I saw it as the beginning of a career in physics.
Well, I mean, to each his own, I suppose. Is that it?
Look! Duke and Dimwit! You know, remember, boys and girls, don't be a dimwit! How could you not know that?
Must be something particularly Colombian.
I loved those stories when I was a kid. They are a bit off-putting.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but Duke and Dimwit to me sounds like our version of Beavis and Butthead. Like, it honestly does. And maybe that's in my head, but Beavis and Butthead's also not really a kid-friendly show. Yeah, I think you can get that one if you've already stolen from the other one because you've already killed all the officers, so it doesn't respawn any new things. There's no more Voxophones in this area, no more Infusions, so I don't have to be standing around looking at a guide. I know where I need to go to progress. That is a lockpick. Nice. If I can find one more of those, just one more, then we'll be golden. They're usually hidden on the ground or like on a table or something like that. I don't think you ever see them in like a trash can or anything like that. Just thought I'd point that out. Already checked that one, didn't I? Yes, I did.
We need to summon the gondola if we intend to reach that airship.
These seem to be the controls that summon her.
If I remember right. Yeah, okay.
Looks like this runs exclusively on shock jockey.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find that?
Look! Come see the future of power at the Hall of Heroes.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
Find Shock Jockey at the Hall of Heroes. I think we're gonna just go to the next autosave. Really?
Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations?
Alright, let's get out of here. I know where we're going.
Act. Act for your womenfolk.
Ooh.
Act for your convict.
This is your fault.
Yes, it's my fault that you decided to pick a fight with me.
You ain't nothing special.
Give me some of that back, man. Jerks. All of you. At least they give good money to. That's the one thing about fighting the enemies too. Is they give good money drops. It's really hard to not want to pick a fight with them sometimes. I don't want an 80%. I just want the 20. That'll do. Because again, I think I can make that back later on. And she just gave me some money back for it.
Much obliged.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent amount. Of course, you can only get so far in the Hall of Heroes before doing that whole...
Heroes closed until further notice.
Then there won't be a line to get in.
Yep, that's true. I could grab either one of these. I can't get both, but I can get one. But what I'm going to do first is, because I just picked up 5 lockpicks, if I can get back to where we were, I'm gonna grab that, whatever's in that, safe. 5 picks is a fair bit to put into that, so... If I can get back there, you better believe I will. And, you know, since we're already here... I guess, theoretically, if you wanted to, you could just hang around that machine while fighting and spam your vigors like crazy, and you'd never run out. So if you want to do that too, that's perfectly good reason to have fun with your vigors. Experiment. Alright, it was down here, yes? Alright, let's see if it was worthwhile.
Elizabeth, a little help?
On it.
Go crazy.
There.
That's a pretty hefty bit of money. Alright. Now the thing is, I mentioned you could buy lockpicks. Honestly, you're probably only getting, like, if you take and spend the money that it would be to buy 5 lockpicks and subtract it from the money you got there, you're probably only getting about 50 silver eagles. That's kind of a problem. But, yeah, no, in case you're curious, now you know. Can you get all of them in the game? I'm sure someone's probably asking. I don't know if you can get literally every single one. If you just, like, stocked up like mad on lockpicks, there'd be a point where, yeah, you'd be able to get everything past then, but I don't know about prior to finding one that gives you that, so... Maybe? I'm willing to bet if you probably knew the location of every lockpick up to the point before being able to buy them, and then bought, like, a ton of them, then yes, you could probably get them all. But that is only a guess. I don't know which one I want of these. I could also wait for the next thing too if I really wanted to. No, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna buy it now. Causes corpse to murder of crows, victims become crow traps. I've been using Murder of Crows a lot, so it makes sense that I should do that. Sing praise to the songbird, for he is the protector of the lamb. Let's get out of here. That's not good.
Is something wrong?
Apparently.
Nothing I can't fix.
Here we go.
I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth.
I have a better idea.
What are you doing?
Opening tear.
Oh, shit. What is that?
It's a tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater. A different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing, and I pull it through. There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But there is. There is something.
I'm pretty sure that was the bird. Close the tear, close the tear.
I'm trying!
Close it!
A little too close.
I don't really understand what I just saw back there, but it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I could help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way, I suppose.
Insert Burger King jokes here. We're gonna keep going, because nope, there we go, there's a saving thing. We'll talk more about the tears in the next episode, because remember how I mentioned Elizabeth can do a lot? Yeah, there's still more she is actually able to do. So we will be seeing that in the next episode, because I gotta go and get ready for work. So, thank you all for watching. This has been pitmarthroy with Let's Play Bioshock Infinite, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later!